Hey guys, Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole Tubecast. I'm here with Stealienelson. How you doing?
Hey, we're doing fantastic. How you doing tonight?
Oh, what? No guitar solo, nothing. Sorry. No, Stealienelson. Okay, never mind. Not Willie
I
Nelson.
used to play guitar for a while. All right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's at least something. Because the only cool instrument I actually know how to play is the ocarina. So
Oh, wow. There you go.
Yeah, but mind you, you're not served until you go into a music shop, and then you're literally playing Through the Fire and the Flames on ocarina. You don't get served by some guy like he's trying to play Stairway to Heaven or whatnot. That's like nothing on acoustic. But then
My God.
you play freaking Dragon Force on a freaking ocarina. You have the lungs, my friend, of an Olympian. Then.
Wow. Yeah.
But
That's
okay,
impressive.
so you're a streamer. So I was just curious, like, what do you upload to? Do you on YouTube or on Twitch or on Mixer? What do you do?
Well, I'm new to streaming. I've been doing this literally less than a month. So I'm just on Twitch right now, but I hope to at some point start doing some clips and putting them to YouTube and trying to diversify and be as everywhere possible that I can. Any place that'll support me.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do, man. It's a trek to get up. It's a trek to get up there. But no, let my where I was gonna say tell my lovely audience where are you from? Like,
I am from Louisville, Kentucky, and right now I live just outside Louisville, Kentucky, in Goshen, Kentucky.
Nice. No, guys. Sorry. No, you build it, they will not come. Sorry. This is in Iowa. No, this is Kentucky. Damn it. We got. Oh no, that's
Horses.
It starts with. I was thinking K. I was
tobacco.
thinking Kansas, but I'm like, no, never mind. No tornadoes. Never mind.
Nah, here's just horses, bourbon.
Bourbon's
whiskey.
good. Okay. Don't you knock it. Bourbon is amazing.
I'm
Bourbon
not
is a
knocking it,
man's
man.
drink.
I'm not. Hey, people love it here.
Bourbon is a man's drink. I'll say this. Yes. The
Yes,
kids don't drink and drive, but you know what? If you drink, I'm sorry, but I'll drink. But one thing is, I'm not going anywhere, so I stay the fuck out of cars. So stay the hell. Just don't drinking and driving. Yeah. Use your noodle on that one. Okay. Get in the game.
Bueno. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was your if you had well, you being a gamer for how long has you been? I'm just saying, what is your favorite all-time game?
Favorite all-time game, man.
If you could speed run it.
If I could speed run it, oh my gosh. I'm 38. I've been gaming my whole life. Started off with Atari, rocked out on some Commodore 64. Man, I tell you something I'm really partial to is there's an old arcade game. It's a Simpsons game. I think it was just really silly. You know, I had these little mini games in between.
Is it like there's a one that was like backyard Royal Rumble, and then there's one where it was like a slot car derby type thing?
No, this was actually in the arcade. It was sort of like the TMNT, like where you had you could play all 5 characters, and then you could sit there and like Marge had a vacuum, Lisa had like a jump rope, Bart had his skateboard.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like this brawler. It was sort of like Double Dragon or like Battletoads or something like that.
Oh, I remember the old school Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it came down to like, Turtles in Time, that one. I remember that one.
Yeah. So this wasn't console or PC or anything. This was strictly arcade, and my God, I would just die to have that. I have my own arcade machine with that game. That's one of my all-time favorites.
I find it that, that I think anybody those machines, I'll say that those machines are artwork in general. Like you never really go to a really good movie or theater arcade anymore. They have like revamped games, kind of like they've revamped like so many games that they're like it's not cool anymore. It's kind of like I want some of the older games because they were actually kind of fun and addicting to play.
Yeah, but now we have, when you can stream from your basement or your garage or wherever that you do it from, you have that connectivity. I think that's something that people are used to having, and that they want that.
Yeah.
They want to be able to connect with the streamer, with other gamers, with their friends on there, and establish those relationships. And it's, although I remember going to the arcade as a kid, and it's where you and all your friends hung out. it's just a new form of that, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at
approve.
there.
But I'll say this, yeah. So, okay, now, when you're streaming and getting into streaming, I'm saying I know you're in advancy, so but still, like you learning how to stream, I'm saying, what technical issues have you had so far?
So, you know what? I'm still so new to this. I have a very basic setup. It's just I'm on the PlayStation 4. I'm just streaming through Twitch. It could be mostly it's like a sound issue or whatever. Maybe my headset's up to or down too low or up too high or something like that. But I'll usually interact with hopefully people will interact with me in chat, let me know if I'm doing well or whatever. So, but yeah, big shout out to one of our big fans with Hell's Army. There is Wilson User. That guy is all over it with the Hell's Army people. He's always letting us know and giving us feedback in chat. I love that guy. Thank you, man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, but yeah, I was just gonna say, like, okay, now, do you have any advice for, I'll say, general advice for any streamer out there, any gamer, any like people on YouTube, anything? Like, do you have any people on YouTube or Twitch or anything? Do you have a word of advice that you'd want to share with people?
I would say definitely bring your passion. I'm a big if somebody is into something a lot and I don't know anything about it, their passion can bring me over to their side and win it. Don't get disheartened if you only have one viewer or 0 viewers or whatever. Just put yourself out there. Be you. Try your best to network with other people, even if it's uncomfortable or you're not used to that, or maybe you're just not. Trust me, it will come. Whatever you put into it, you will get back and then some. I've been doing this literally less than a month, and the people of Hell's Army have been so supportive and awesome, positive and uplifting. And man, it's one of those things where when we all get together, it lifts everybody up. And this is probably one of the best things I've ever done in my life.
Yeah,
I'm very proud of my military service. And
well, I'm gonna say that briefly. Like, sorry to cut you off there. I was gonna say, so you said military. So do explain a little bit about that.
Okay, I was 10 years U.S. Navy. I did about 5 active and 5 reserve. Was up and down the East Coast, Rhode Island, went to Guantanamo Bay for a while. Coolest place I ever got to go was Guam. I did security.
Okay, that's still something.
What's that?
That's still something, like security and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah, so it was, whatever.
Yeah.
Military police. But it was cool, great experience. Got to work with canines, the boat units, patrols. All we had was each other because nobody likes security and police and whatever. We have
police, security, all. You think it's just because that you got another couple 100,000 guys behind you, like Army and all that other stuff. It's like, yeah, even if you're in the military, it's like, you know what, it's a stereotype, the whole pigs thing. It's like, yeah, we get treated just as crappy. So trust me, we're putting up with you. I know we're paid to be putting up with you, but we put up with you because, yeah, we're just doing our job.
Yeah, I looking back, if I hadn't have met some of the amazing people that I did, I was. Sometimes I wish I had done something a little more technical that might have helped me later on. But just those relationships that I made, just totally made it worthwhile. I loved every. Now looking back on it, I can say that it was a very great experience for me. Even at the time, if it was crappy or not, it's whatever. So, but it's a job. I'm glad that I did it, so I can pass that on to my son or whatever. He asks me stuff about it all the time, and I'm happy to talk about it. So, do that. So, yeah,
it's just, I'll say this. It's just like, if you ever getting deeper into Twitch, I'm saying it's like, think of how mainstream that is now. That like gaming is one of the gaming in general. It's one of the biggest communities out there. For the fact is, your son's gonna be like, "Well, my dad's freaking awesome, man." He's gonna be so proud and stuff like that.
Oh, he, you know what? He's better than I am. You ought to see him. I wish I could hype him up. Blaker19. My son, he's 7. He is an amazing Fortnite player. It is insane. that my jaw hits the floor whenever I watch him play it. I'm not just saying that because he's my kid. He's a legit awesome player, and I'm so proud of him for more than just his Fortnite skills.
Oh yeah,
but he is my inspiration. He is, man. I started him off on Mario and some of the Nintendo stuff when he was about 3, just randomly taking a chance, and he just took off with it, and we just progressed from there. Plants vs Zombies, Fortnite. We play all kinds of stuff together. It's just playing with him is just a really good time.
yeah. I'll say that's all. That's pretty much what we're all here for. Is just have a good time.
Sure.
And that's why, guys, like when it comes to streaming wise, okay, a lot of people can do YouTube. A lot of people can do Twitch. I'll say this: a lot of people, that shouldn't do YouTube. I'll say not that I'm telling people that you don't do YouTube. I'm saying or don't do Twitch. The fact is, you gotta engage in your audience and you gotta talk to people. Even if you're streaming live, the fact is you're on live. It's your world now. You gotta treat it like it's your show, man. So you get in front of that camera, that's when it's on. That's what it's on that Donkey Kong. You're gonna be in front of that camera. You wanna catch people's attention. And you wanna talk to those people. You wanna be like, oh my god, did I get fucking blown up from that? Oh shit, my god, I keep on doing it. How do I figure it out? And maybe your audience will help you out. And I'll say that's a good thing. You can actually learn a lot from your audience.
Yes, you're right. You can.
Yeah, and YouTube too, because I believe YouTube, like a lot of the bigger YouTubers, the fact is you can go watch their videos, and then I know you're not trying to be just like them, but you can learn from them.
Oh, sure. I'm always popping through just different streams trying to pick up. Somebody, oh my god, like one of the most amazing streams out there is that guy Dewey Beard. It's a very busy stream.
What about Dr. Disrespect?
Oh, dude, another great one. It's just fun the way that they engage with their audience.
Yeah.
But the thing is, something else you can. I like to tell everybody that's listening. You don't have to have that level to be successful or to have fun with it or whatever. You can't compare yourself to others. You can draw from your inspirations and what other people are doing. Try to make it your own. And there's a lot to it, and it's easy to get overwhelmed with all the details. You know what? I'm being honest with you. I don't know how to work all this stuff on Twitch, my channel, how to work all the bots and commands and all that. I'm still learning with that, but all I'm doing is asking questions, and people have always been more than supportive. Coming out, no problem, man. We'll tell you, check this out, go to this link, whatever, da-da-da-da. And it's just... don't be afraid to ask questions. There is no dumb question.
There's no dumb question, yes. There's no dumb question. And the fact is, we all learn. You don't got to start streaming and have all the bells and whistles and all, it's not about that. Because I swear to God, I know people that vlog from their phone.
Oh my god, not Kamari! No, it's Ahari. Get it right.
And I'll say this, you don't need all the bells and whistles when you first start out.
People make movies with their iPhones. You can just use that basic software there if you have the creativity and
that's the one thing that's
grind it out.
One of the main things that they should have you gotta know what you want to do in the first place. You gotta know what your content is going to be. Second of all, you gotta think, all right, now how am I going to deliver that, or how am I going to add my own flavor to it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I think the main thing is just trying to, I don't know, people call me West Talks a lot, so I'm talking to myself all day anyway, so I guess it was not so unnatural for me to be talking as I'm playing a game anyways. Yeah. It's kind of hard to keep that going if a game isn't really intense. Like right now I'm playing through Dying Light, and I'm getting a lot of good response with that, but that game with the music, and you're constantly getting
bitching, scary, hard,
and everything like that. So it's very difficult to kind of balance a conversation and that, but it's fun. I love it.
All right, I just gotta ask you. Have you? All right, I'm not trying to spoil it to anyone. Have you gotten past the point on Dead by Daylight when you're at the second map? You're in the big town.
Oh no, this is Dying Light. I'm sorry if I said Dead by Daylight. It was a mistake. I meant Dying Light. Is what I'm playing.
Dying Light. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
Are you in the second one where you're in the big city or whatnot? It's kind of like Venice.
Yeah.
Anyways, me and a friend of mine, we made kind of like a bet, and we actually made a video of it. Sorry, I had to take it down, but I'll say that we actually crafted up as many blunt weapons as we can, and see how many freaking hits that it can take to kill one of those crushers.
It takes a lot, yes. So I am through Old Town and moving beyond. I've got to be getting towards the end of the story. I've gone through the museum. That was a heck of a fight to get through there, through some nasty sewers, and now I'm trying to make my way. There's so many side quests. I don't know if I'll finish those. I'm definitely trying to get through the main story so I can get onto the DLC, because I heard it really super picks up. I was really thrown off by the learning curve on it, like having R1 as your jump.
And also, like, I find that with me with crafting, it was never. I really suck at crafting. And in that game, that's mainly you have to craft stuff and build shit.
Yeah, and I almost gave up on it. I played it for a couple hours, and I'm like, man, I don't know if this is for me, but I love any kind of survival game. Last of Us, Fallout, anything like that, post-apocalyptic stuff. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to hang with it because, you know what? I'm not that good at Fortnite. I'm tired of playing that. I love it, but it's just, and I hung with it. And if you hang with it and you level your character up a little bit, it gets super, super fun. I've been trying to convey that to a few friends that have the game that are kind of like,
I have the game Giant as well, so it's definitely really good. It's a good game to play with others because you can play campaign mode and have up to 8 people.
I've actually had several people from my stream join me in game.
Nice.
They're like, hey, can we play this? And it's been the best time ever. I was like, wow, this is like, me and 3 new people that I just met running around Haran and Old Town and just,
bash things
slicing and dicing.
Stuff,
yeah, there we go. It's awesome.
Yeah. So, I was just gonna say, just as my last question, I was gonna say, now when people go to your channel, what would you suggest to them? Like, what game or what type of gameplay, what videos should you suggest to them that they watch first? To get a feel for
Fortnite ones.
to get a feel for your definitely good stuff. We're always good at something.
I'm having a blast with Dying Light right now. That's been my best response. That's where my channel has been most active, and I was quite surprised because that game was just over 3 years old. So I'm gonna try. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out all this the streaming stuff out, what works, what doesn't. Trying to get some feedback. Trying to find something where it's not so saturated, like Fortnite, something like that.
Fortnite's saturated. There's also like stuff like, I swear when that game came out, I'll say that it's so oversaturated. But the fact is, when it came out, I'm like, wow. And then after so many people played it, they're like, it's kind of lame. It's not lame, but I'll say that it's lost its flair.
It's like the hot summer song.
Friday the 13th,
because it's played every hour on the hour.
I
love the artwork. I love Epic Games because Gears of War, that was one of my all-time favorites.
Oh yeah, that was a really good game.
Leave it behind when after my 4th Xbox 360, I was like, forget it, and I moved over to PlayStation 3, and I've been a Sony fan ever since. I've thought about getting a Xbox One just for the Halo and Gears of War.
Oh yeah,
I miss that.
Well, that's exactly why I'll say this. I have a PS4, I have a PC, I have an Xbox One. I actually have all that lovely stuff, Gears of War and the replay, and also Fable and all this other stuff.
Oh, Fable, fantastic.
And I'll say I get it for exclusives. Hell, I don't got as many Xbox games as I do PS4, but you know what? I love it still. I got the rare replay because I love Banjo-Kazooie. That was a game that I'm like, wow. That was my game back when I played a lot of 64.
That's funny. That's awesome.
But yes, man. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. This has been super fun. I really appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Well, anyways, guys, that's all the time we have
for today. You take care, buddy.
Yeah, that's all the time we have for today. But you know what, guys? Please check him out in the comments below. Yes, his links will be in the comments below. So, please, guys, leave me a like because I like bacon. You like bacon. We all like bacon. Yes, Peter, step the hell off because you know what? I love bacon. And I'm not me without my bacon. Ask my girlfriend. Trust me. And she doesn't like me in the morning when I know I'm bacon. But still, you know what, guys? Please hit that bell. No, not Taco Bell, because I'm not sponsored by them. Paris Hilton, wherever you put that goddamn dog. Anyways, no, I'm kidding, Paris. This is not taken for, I swear to God. Anyways, so I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys!